Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Play series. My name is Gethwin, and these are all my chickens I've been collecting since I last saw you. There's a lot of them, and they're very loud and annoying. Yeah, that's what I've been doing since last episode. Also, I have a wheat farm now and some cows over here, but before we get too carried away showing all of the changes that have happened in this little valley where I have my starter base, let's talk about what I want to get done this episode. We've got a couple of things. One of them's the storage room. I'd like to get that started because my inventory and storage management is just out of control already to the point where it's just becoming not fun. So we're going to work on that. The other thing that I want to do is lay the foundation for my base and plan it out. I'm also thinking maybe we could enter the Nether this episode, but really all those things could not get done this episode as long as we get an enchanting table and an enchanted pickaxe, because I've been doing lots of mining and it has just been so frustrating because I don't have a good diamond pickaxe. I've been too afraid to use them and then just, have to go find a mending book right away. Let's get started. First things first, I think we are going to, don't pay attention to that structure in the background there. Filming this a little bit out of order, but yeah. Don't pay no mind to that. I think the first thing we're going to do is we are going to go and look for some more cows. Oh, I just threw an egg. All right, we'll check in later. Oh, I made a chicken. I guess I'll let you live. Oh, also I have some carrots growing. Something with this shader pack is, I've noticed, the leaves on kelp and also like some of the green plants just do this weird artifacting thing. I don't know if we can see it. No, it goes away when I zoom in, so I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. Okay. First things first, let's get some more cows. Also throw that in there. Oh, I overshot it. Oops. More cows, please. And soon we'll have a sustainable population, and it will all not matter because we'll have so much leather. I was also thinking maybe we could try and get some horses. That could be fun and useful. I also really need a super smelter. Smelting the old-fashioned way has not been very fun. I also have so much copper. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll incorporate it into a build. I've seen so many people do sweet builds with copper roofs that just like oxidize over time. I think it would be pretty sweet. Oh, wow. That's a lot of chicken. We're going to take that. Yeah, let's finish smelting that. Yeah, and I think otherwise we're good to go looking for some cows. Also, another thing that I've been doing is I've been going out and finding some villages and marking them with lodestones, which actually we will start by doing. Yeah, let's do that. We'll take some compasses. Hopefully I can find a librarian. That would be super helpful. Bring a bed as well. And yeah, let's go on a walkabout. I think we're going to start. Let's get up onto the mountain here. I'll explain that a little bit more later. I started doing one thing and I've completely changed my mind. If you watch this for long enough, you're gonna notice that I do that quite a bit. Oh, there's a lot of coal in there. I should probably go collect that at some point. Yes. Okay. The other thing was I went out on a bit of a scout about. Do people use that word? Another thing I noticed is out that way, it's just ice fields for a long ways. So we're not going to go that way. We're going to go this way. I haven't really explored that far that way. Another thing we haven't done is gone back to the desert. Oh, we could actually go back to that desert temple that I found near spawn. Let's go do that, and we'll go explore that way along our nice, beautiful path that we're definitely going to come and fix at some point. Oh, another thing you might notice is the shaders have changed. I'm now using Photon, which was kind of done out of necessity because the complementary shaders, I'm not sure what happened with them. If it's I haven't updated them or I haven't allocated enough memory to Minecraft, but they've been running so poorly. And I thought, this is not worth it. I'm losing so many frames. I'm dying a ton, partially because I'm bad at the game. But then, I think mostly it was because there were so many frame stutters. I was missing my sword strikes. I was like missing my shots. So I'm chalking it up like 50% to the bad performance. Although I am getting some frame drops here. I'm not sure if it's because I'm recording. Yeah, could be because I'm recording. I still have to get that figured out. It's been so long since I've used OBS or any sort of recording software to capture anything, and got to get back in the swing of things. I used to stream a lot, And that's a bit of a different ball game compared to recording, I'm finding out, because yeah, it just is so much more of a performance hog. Did it? Oh, sorry. Oh, my chunks are, yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. My guess is because there's a bunch of recording. Don't look at this. This part of the path's not done. Don't look at this. But I know the way. We are actually going to take this. Another thing that I'm not going to be using, at least for a bit of the foreseeable future, is the replay mod. They haven't updated it yet, and I just don't really care to play on the old version because I like using the spears a lot, and I don't want to give those up. And so, yeah, we're on a replay mod hiatus. So unfortunately, we won't have as many nice cinematic walking shots of me. Hopefully that's not too much of a detriment. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Did you like that from the first video? If you haven't seen that episode, go check it out. I will have a link to that in the description so you can go follow along from the beginning. Am I even close? Oh, no, I'm not close at all. Wait, no. This must be spawn around here. I'm actually kind of lost now. Good thing we can run on the trees. Here. Ah, yes, I remember this. I remember this camel. What can we do with them? Oh, do I just sit here? What's going on? Huh. Well, I'm assuming I need some kind of saddle for that I don't have. Oh, the other thing that I can't do without in this new update is the fact that you can swim with mounts now, which is huge development, even though I don't have a mount, but we'll have one soon. I've also been doing some research into mods that change the render distance of Minecraft, like Distant Horizons. And one that's been coming up more and more is this one called Voxy, I think is the name. And it looks insane for like a fraction of the performance cost, is allegedly what like people online have been saying. I haven't really looked into it, but I'm kind of considering seeing if I can get it working on here. I'm not sure if it's like released yet or not, but it would be pretty neat if we could get that running. Yeah, and not to say that Distant Horizons is bad or anything. You know, like I think it does the job well, but I guess the way that it renders is just a way less taxing on your GPU. Okay, what's the play here again? You burrow down the side, right? And then get some free TNT. Easy. What is this? Like children's game? Come on, Mojang. Give me something that's gonna challenge me next time. This is all garbage. Not garbage though. God, what can I get rid of here? Don't need that. Don't really care about the terracotta. Care about that. Cool. Now to get out of here. Let's put all this sand back. Yeah, I think the play is we start walking that way. Whoa, this perfect circle in the mountain. That's kind of sick, kind of epic. This is so cool. Wow. All right, it's good to know this is here. Do I use a lodestone for it? It's not far from spawn. I'll remember, he says confidently as he walks into the sunset or sunrise. What is going on over there? Just chilling in the sky? We'll skirt around this like sort of plains biome. There's some cows. Oh, is that the first cow I've killed? That's kind of crazy. Yes, more. Is that a witch? Oh yeah, that's definitely a witch. I don't even want to mess with that, actually. Around my house, there have been so many witches spawning in the caves. I have no idea why that's happening. I thought they only spawned in swamps, but I mean, that could have changed, like, to be honest. I remember when they were added many, many moons ago. Village. This is kind of neat. Right on the edge of a plains biome. Look at all these white horses. I like that. Could we maybe make a saddle? Tame one? Huh. This is fascinating. I guess I don't see or seek out like many of these types of villages. Got a cartographer. But do we have a librarian? Oh, are you a librarian? I love the house designs. No, another cartographer. Some cats. Wow, look at this. This is cute. Wow. That's how I know I've been gone from the game for too long. Everything amazes me. Maybe that's a good thing, you know? All the little things of the world are new to me. Guessing these are all just single-family villager homes. I couldn't even tell you what a librarian's house looks like. Oh, maybe it's the towers. I didn't even think that. But I'm genuinely curious if we could tame up one of those horses. I don't know if they will have carrots here. Wait, what's at the top? Is there anything interesting? A book. Good. I might nab that. Gonna need all the books we can get. Oh, that's the mountain I can see from my base. I'm just checking to see if these guys have carrots. I can try to remember how to tame a horse. Wait, was this the cartographer? Oh, this looks very librarian-like, yes. Okay. We need to put a lodestone here and name that. Oh, I didn't bring the anvil. Oh, that's a bit of an oversight. There might be a blacksmith here, though. So for now, I'm going to give these fairly generic names to start. Just a grindstone? That doesn't help. Oh, but that's nice. So I'm going to give these pretty generic names. Actually, we're not even going to be able to rename this one yet. So I'm just going to have to remember that this one next to the sandstone is the desert village. But next episode, we'll go through and rename these. Actually, I might just write that down on a good old piece of paper because I've got a pen right here. Desert village. I'm not sure if that even helps me. I'm going to elect that we don't name any other villages on this walkabout here. Oh, yeah. Carrots. What was I saying, though? Oh, right. Villages. My goal with the villages is to name each of them. I think I said that last episode. We're all just having a town hall meeting here. What's going on? Okay. Weird. I want to name all the villages, and I'm going to give them generic names for now. But once things start rolling with the series, I would like to let you decide what I should name them. So if you have a name for this village here that's now covered in a sandstorm, seemingly, leave it in the comments below, and I'll pick one, and you'll get to have the name in the village. But don't make any funny sounding names or inappropriate names, because that would just be bad. So don't do that. Oh, this is what the rain looks like in the desert. Interesting. It cracks me up that the water or that the ground gets wet here, even though it's not raining. Wow, the atmospherics are insane with Photon. I was a little bit worried that I was getting some performance issues, but I'm thinking it was just the jungle biome, just having so much stuff spawning in and so much foliage that it just tanks the frame rate. All right, sleep here. Wait, what way am I going? Yeah, village was that way. See, this is why the lodestone and the compass. Another jungle here. It's a cool mesa, like plateau over there. Maybe let's go on the other side of this, actually. More cows. Do we have room? Yes, we do. Like most early Minecraft playthroughs, I find myself extremely coal poor. So I've been trying to collect that anytime I see it. I'm so used to my realm where I just like see coal and it's like, I don't need that because I have an infinite kelp block farm that runs my super smelter. Sometimes it's hard to get out of that habit, you know? Is that a village over there? Yes, it is. And the warm biome cows. Love this texture. It's so good. Such a nice addition. Sorry, you have to be sacrificial. But you know what? I'll leave two of you. Oh my God, that's on fire. Excuse me? Oh my God, it's built over lava. Well, that's just bad village planning right there. That's why you hire professionals. Don't know what else to say. Oh God, now the cow's on fire. Anybody concerned about this? What's going down out here? No, you? Wow, just absolutely decimated. But you got anything growing over here? Oh, maybe you will trade me for some carrots though. No. I don't actually know if that like trade would make sense right off the bat. Like I think I'd have to level them up. Okay, cartographer. I don't want to steal any paper. That seems dumb. Oops. Oh, but I might have to check to see if these are potatoes. Here, I'll trade you oak sapling for... Oh, let me just replant that for you. Here, have those. You're going to need some more wood to rebuild this poor person's home. This poor villager. Oh, a bundle, though. Yes. They didn't need it anyways. And do I need the kelp? Yeah, I think I do, actually. And there, she's full. Perfect. Let's just see if there's a librarian. What are you, cartographer? Wow, there are so many cartographers in this town. All right, I will say this isn't the most exhaustive search, but I think we can move on. You are, a saddle. Oh man, we just need to find some carrots and we'll actually be golden. This cow escaped. Enjoy your freedom, buddy. Cartographer. Some poor villager's farm. What was that? Oh, melon. Oh, this village might not even have potatoes and carrots now that I think about it. Yeah, let's just do a quick look, see into these villages. I feel like the generation has gotten like bigger since I last like was building up my villager trading hall. Another bundle and maps. Ooh, we should maybe take those. Seems kind of silly to not take those, right? Okay, we move on now. I think. Do I use a lodestone? Yes. Okay, so hold on. This is the desert. That's home base. This will be the savannah. Is that what this is? Yeah, savannah desert. We will put it as a memorial to this poor villager's house. And that is the savannah one. I'm totally going to remember that by the end of this episode. This is a neat little valley. I actually really love that mountain there. It's just typical Minecraft playthrough for me. Pick a spot, start exploring, realize I should have built somewhere else, and then just proceed to regret it for the rest of the world's life, which is not totally fair. I could always build something over here later on in the playthrough. Very interesting. Excuse me, sir, or madam. Need your leather. Come on. Ooh, this keeps getting better. Oh, this is so sick. Oh man. One day we'll come back and build here. Maybe I should use one of those maps. Yeah. Let's use one of those maps. Map ID 10. Well, now I know where it is. If you can't tell, I am the type of player that is mortified that they'll forget where their base is, where cool things are, which is why I love the lodestone. But maybe I'm in the minority on that. This has like quite the view over this entire area. Yeah, I could make a pretty cool base here. Well, maybe another time. Oh yeah, I can actually still see the other village from here too. Cool. All right. I say we go that way. And then maybe we'll loop around there. And then go back that way because the base is like that way. Kind of wish I brought a boat. Huge canyon here. I kind of want to keep going to those mountains and then we'll turn around. They look very cool. Oh God, what way were they? Oh man. I think they're this way still. I hope. Oh yeah, they're there. They just keep looking cooler and cooler the closer I get. So I don't know. There's part of me that hopes it's actually lame looking because I don't want to feel sad about where I picked for my base. First dark oak forest that I've seen. Are they just floating? Are these some like Avatar Pandora looking mountains? Whoa. Oh, that is really cool. So cool. My graphics card's flipping out. Oh man, those are so cool. They definitely are cool looking at. I don't know what I would build on them, you know? Need to get up onto these trees. Take a closer look. Could definitely do a couple of things, at least from this side. We'll have to go around to this side here and see what this face looks like, because that would maybe change what I would do, but maybe like a lower tower there, tower up there maybe. Let's see. Might need to back away from this bit. Oh, turtle. It sure is interesting. Yeah, I'd really need to have a think about what I would build there, but we're going to mark it anyways because I think it's cool. And I guess we'll head back home now. I'm about explored out. All right, so we are back at base, and I did a little bit of work off camera and got the enchanting table set up. So I thought I would enchant up this diamond pickaxe with all of you here. Unbreaking 3, that's kind of what I wanted. So we're just going to take that one. Efficiency 3, unbreaking 3. Okay, sweet. Let's do the sword as well. Should we go back? We should go get a couple levels. And for that, we're going to go to the other thing that I've been working on off camera in the mine. It is a long ways out. I should maybe build like a better pathway to get down here. It's going to get annoying after a while. Oh, let's test this out. Yes. Oh, I missed having enchanted stuff. This is great. So just through here, we have something that I think will help a little bit. It's, I found a spider spawner back over there in a dungeon, and I built this up. It's pretty standard. It's just like hopper slabs, some fences, fence gates. Yeah. I've built a few of these in my time. I don't know how efficient they are anymore I think it's not the best way to get XP, but it was the only way that I thought that I could do it with the resources that I have. So yeah, we'll let this run for a little bit, and then we'll get some XP. We'll go enchant up this, and then I've got another surprise for a thing that we're going to do this episode. It's going to be fun. Yeah, it's not great. I think if I let it run for a bit longer, it would be better, but I think it's not going to be like as efficient as literally any other design that has some, thought put into it. So we'll use it for now. It'll work till we get something a little bit better. I should probably patch this up before I light myself on fire or get knocked in by a zombie. Yeah, that's a bit better. I could just get the lava source, but I like the light that it provides here. I haven't run into any mobs spawning in and surprising me, so I feel like it's worth keeping. It's all still so rough. Yeah, you can see, I don't know, you might not be able to tell, but the frames drop so crazy when I'm around the chickens. I'm probably going to have to get rid of a good chunk of them. And also it doesn't help that I think them spawning the eggs really impacts performance as well. I could be wrong though. Could be wrong. Okay, let's get this sword enchanted up here. I feel like it's always good to take the third one. This is one thing in Minecraft I've never thought to look into about, literally how to min-max it, how to, predict what you're going to get. Maybe you can't predict what you're going to get, but I've just never looked into it. So we got smite and sweeping edge. Cool. Okay. I'm happy with that for now. We should maybe we've got 42 diamonds. I'm kind of willing to, these are going to break soon. I'm kind of happy to do pants and a chest plate, and we'll also enchant these for now. Don't need the whole, I'm happy to just take, sure. That's fine. Somebody in the comments is screaming now, don't do that. Wait for the level 30. I couldn't tell you if it's worth it or not. Okay. I have a junk drawer somewhere. Yes. Oh, yeah. That was the other thing we were going to go do. We're going to go find a horse, and we're going to tame it. Because I need a horse to get around. Oh, I've also got carrots and potatoes growing there. So that's neat. Oh, let's put this lapis back. All right. So we have our golden carrots. We've got horse armor. We have a saddle. We're going to go look for a horse to tame. I'm kind of on the fence about taming a horse or a donkey. I did read into it a little bit more, and it seems like the donkeys always spawn with the same base speed, and so there's no variation. I think we could tame a donkey at some point, but for now I'd like to have a horse. So we're going to go on a walkabout and see what we can find. I know there were some over here. And on the last little exploring expedition we did, there were a ton out that way near the desert. So we'll see what we can find. Aha, there's some. All black one. That's pretty cool. Ooh, interesting. There's one of the, I think, that one and that one are the same. This one might be the same as the other one too. Oh, I really like you know what? This one will do. Now, I think I should probably eat something. I think if you give him a bunch of golden carrots, you can almost instantly tame them. Oh, yes. Okay, he's following me. Okay, now let's try. Come on, I gave you golden carrots. Oh, wait a second. Yes. Yeah, okay. Easy. Now, new friend, I've got some things for you. The copper armor looks so good. All right, sweet. We're living in the future now. Oh, let's try out the new swimming. It's pretty slow, but at least you don't immediately sink. That's nice. Now that I have a horse, I'm going to show you all my vision for the entrance to my base. So we start out here. I'm going to clear this out a bit to make more of an entrance. But the idea is you come in through here. You're going to go around the path. We might flatten this out a little bit. Up here, around here, that is not going to be there forever. Neither will that. And then you come in here. And then this is just going to be a massive entryway leading into stables, probably off to each side, buried into the walls a bit. And then this is just going to go, I don't know, probably another 20, 30 blocks into the wall. And then that will eventually come to the storage room, or maybe a kind of circular room where there will be offshoots, like maybe to the left and right. You know, one wing could be crafting, one wing could be the nether portal, the other one could be like more farms and animal stuff, so they're far away from wherever my main crafting area is. That would be particularly helpful. But for now, we gotta build our horse a little place to stay. They don't despawn, right? Like I don't need to put a name tag on it. Just gonna assume that they don't despawn. Maybe right here. Yeah, let's do something right here. All right, I'm gonna get some materials. I think we do it. I say we do it kind of like that. We are severely low on spruce logs. Let's do jungle with. Let's get some of this cooking. Oh, actually, let's get some glass. Let's get some glass going. We're going to need that at some point. Dirt. Put that with the food. As you can probably tell, my storage is already getting a little bit out of hand. So we're going to have to deal with that at some point. It's why I'm really rushing to try and get this constructed, because once this is built, I can start planning out where the storage is going to be, and I can just put a bunch of chests in there and be done with it for like the short term. And I can at least start grouping things as I want to see them, you know. But right now I don't want to spend all my time, you know, building chests in here and hollowing it out, and just for me to be moving it again. And then I can, you know, worry about a sorting system and all that. But for now we just chillin'. Doesn't need to be too big. Just a little spot, you know. Yeah, maybe a bit bigger. There we go. Oh my God, where did the horse go? There it is. Okay, so definitely needed a spot for the horse. How could you? I brought you into my home. Don't go anywhere. Gotta get the rest of that stone. Look at that, he's already walking away. Just ungrateful. Yeah, you know what? We should make this. Can it even? I don't think it can actually fit like that. Wait, hold on. We got to try this. Come back here. I guess if I used a lead. Wow, it is really making a run for it. I think I could tie it up with a lead if I cared to do so. Can it fit through here? No. So it needs to be 2 gates wide. Okay, not a problem. Why do you want to keep going up the hill? Let me up. Let me up. No. Oh, no. No. Oh my God. What kind of evil have you brought into my house? Okay, they're just chilling now. Put you over there. Yeah, doesn't look too weird. Just chill, guys. Just chill. We're all friends here. I gotta deal with something first. All right, now we can fight. Needed a bit more light over here anyways. Cool. Good stuff. So now that we have an enchanted pickaxe, we're going to do a bit more mining out here. I lied. First, we're going to go drop all this stuff off. Okay, so like I said, we're going to start mining all of this out. I think I've been following the same sort of pattern through this entire process. We shall see. Really, the big thing is going to be hollowing this out, and then we'll go from there. This is so nice. So much nicer than what I was using before. It happens every time I start a new world too. I think I'll be fine without enchantments for a while. I don't need to think about getting a table up and running. It always happens. I just get so sick of mining that I don't even want to do any building. But no more. Part of why I don't have replay mod in right now, I think I'd mentioned it earlier, but part of the issue with using it is it just takes a lot of time to go back and then recapture all of this stuff for like a second time. And it was just taking way too long in the editing process. So for now, at least, while I'm like my time is limited, I'm going to just stick to using my gameplay footage. Yeah, that's basically it. I mean, it's not anything like massive. I was just really finding that like editing together the previous episodes have just been like really, really time consuming. Having to go back and, you know, get the camera right and remember what I was doing at each point. And I'm sure there's a better way to do that to be like streamlined, but I just didn't think they added too much. I mean, let me know if you thought they were cool and changed things up from like the typical Let's Play. I think lots of Let's Play people do that now, so I don't think it's anything super special. But if you miss it, let me know. Maybe I'll bring it back in future. But for now, I just don't have the time to go back and edit it, which really is the name of the game with these. I'm trying to keep them simple. Let's plug that up. I've been really inspired by like 14th century Germanic castles in my creative sort of practice building, and I really want to build one here. Part of that is I've been playing a lot of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, and the castles are so sick. They're so cool and detailed, and some of them look insanely just like wacky. Like one that I saw was just like a massive square with like another square on top, and it looks like almost fake, and it just has this nice like charm to them. I don't know. Maybe it's the color palette too. Like they're kind of like white stone walls, and then like kind of darker wood accents on top. And so I think that's really easy to recreate in this game. So I've been practicing building that kind of stuff, and it's been fun. But I'm like so bad for going into a creative world and then having this big idea, something massive, building it for maybe 2 hours, and then I just get like bored of it. So the challenge is to start something that I'm actually going to finish. And that's why the Let's Play is nice, because it keeps me accountable, because there needs to be some sort of coherence to all of this. So that could be another piece of this base, is a cool castle, a sort of Germanic style castle from the 14th century. I always wondered why they built them in the ways that they did. It's probably like a convenience thing, but if you look at them, you'll see that the stairs a lot of the time are just like kind of bolted on wooden structures into the wall. And it's like, when I think of castles, or at least when I thought of castles, they'd have like these big winding sort of stone staircases. And I think like maybe the classic like Norman castle might have that type of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. They're just so unique. They were turning into a bit of a medieval nerd, but I don't know. They're just neat. They're just neat, and they're very fun to build in this game. Actually, hold on. Once I'm done with this, I can kind of show where I'm thinking the castle could be. Maybe I'll even put a photo up of the one that I saw. People might look at it and think like it's just such a dumb looking castle, but I really like it. Because if this bores into the wall here, right, it goes on for quite a while, we could build something right here, like a tower sort of thing. And it would be cool to build another one over there and have like a bridge over top of the ravine. I'm like really liking that sort of pathway we could take with this build. So, but the majority of this kind of stuff, the base, the storage room, crafting, farms, all of that, I want that to be pretty just like simple. I don't need it to be built in an elaborate castle, and it needs to be like functional, right? Like it needs to be, don't need that. It needs to be like accessible by horse when I run in, so I don't have to mess around with putting my horse in a stable and, all that. It just needs to be like you come in, you can drop all your stuff off in a sorter and then move on. Like a convenience thing, really. So that's what I'm going for in this section of the base. And then we'll do like the fun, cool looking stuff later. We also need to get mending. Whoa, what are you doing? Fooled by the 1 block gap. Sorry, it happens to the best of us. Whoa, another one. So I've never played on hard before, but it seems like the zombies can see me from so much further away than they used to be able to. So I don't know if that changes the behavior at all, or if it changes like how much spawn. I did not look into it. I just turned it on. So it's probably just in the settings somewhere that tells me exactly what it does, but I don't care to look. I'm going to keep the same look through most of it. We're going to have some supporting, I should not go too close to that. We're going to have some supporting wood beams, columns and beams across there, I think, to give it some extra texture. But for this, it's going to be grass. I'll texture it a bit, maybe with some gravel, podzol, and path blocks. But it's really all it's going to be. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll kind of go get some blackstone and fill this in, and we can take a look at how we might want to make like doorways and kind of space things out. But that is for once I'm done this. Just a little bit further in, I think. That in there. Okay. Let's get this done. My inventory's full, so I'm going to go drop this off here in this kind of garbage chest. We're going to go sleep. Wait, why are you not burning? That's not fair. We'll have to harvest those carrots as well. Do I still have what did I say? Blackstone? I might have said blackstone. Deep slate. We're doing deep slate. I could probably add another color in here for extra texture, but I don't know what it would be. if I'm being real with you. The other reason why I'm doing the base in this sort of utilitarian, maybe like factory design, and not doing the whole like my super smelter is gonna look like the car factory or I don't know. That's such a bad example, but the reason why I don't typically do that is because my brain does not think that way. If that makes sense. Like I like to just do things in areas where I've set out the space and I can build all the internal redstone and pathways and all that and just keep it like more function over form. It's not the most revolutionary idea, but if you're wondering why the base is like shaping up to be sort of like more of a, just like a kind of a more of a functional thing than anything else. I like to have the internals of the base all very functional, accessible, and expandable. That's why I build it underground typically. Whereas like this castle idea that I have, that'll just be more of like a long-term build. We're going to have to go explore these caves too, because I think there's a bunch that need to be lit up, particularly above us. A couple of issues I'm already seeing. This is very dark. And so we're going to be going underground into a dark area that's going to be covered with dark blocks that could maybe not look too good. So we'll have to find some ways to maybe bring in some sunlight or, I don't know. We will see, but that's just something I'm already noticing. Okay, I think that's far enough in for now. I'd like to mess around with some of the texturing. Yeah, that's where all my spruce went. Yeah, okay. So we've got slabs, deep slate tile. I think, what was I going for here? It's kind of like bricks on the bottom. Oops, that's not deep slate bricks. Kind of like bricks part of the way up, tile rest of the way down. Maybe like, that's a bit too far. We'll just continue the pattern along the wall here. Oh, cool. All right. Could maybe do a little bit more for that, but that's okay. So starting here, this will just be like anything beyond, this point here will be the entrance only, nothing else. And then maybe people like to do sort of 5x5 doorways. Let's just put a torch there for now. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we hollowed that out and then left another, let's say 2. Yeah, I think 2 is the way to go. And then, okay. So I'm kind of picturing it like that. And then maybe we'll get some of the spruce slabs. Maybe we can kind of, we probably want some stairs to smooth that out. Could maybe even do that. You know what? Let's actually go get the stone cutter and bring that out here. Let's do the rest of that. Okay, so incredible skills. That, you know what? I don't hate that. Let's see what it looks like when we had the original sort of, like if we texture it, how does that look? Let's hollow that out a bit. See how it looks like freestanding. Oh yeah, we're going to have to just like continue the pattern, I suppose. Yeah, like we could always add more things, like obviously some fences or like stone walls and, a lantern or two would make that look nice, but I like the look of it so far. Let's just get some dirt in here. Because on this side, I'm envisioning like maybe 3 stables, one for each of my horses, I feel like is more than enough that I'll need for the time being. And maybe this needs like some sort of spruce interior wall. Let's go sleep. Oh, it's a chicken jockey. Do they spawn in like that? Or do they like have to collide with a chicken to get on top? Oh my God, there's a lot of enemies just burning up. I better light that up. Like that's just asking for a creeper to come and kill me. Oh, it's a zombie with a spear. Let's go. Oh, it could do it. Is it doing the charge thing right now? That's crazy. Crazy tech. The other thing I'm thinking too is like obviously having some sort of lighting that's like maybe glowstone hidden by leaves and things. Like I'm definitely open to doing those types of lighting elements. And like maybe this is just going to be too much spruce. So certainly open to changing how it looks. Let's get some torches in here actually. Oh, whoops. Take that out. Yeah, I'm picturing like glowstone and leaves in the center here. That is for a much later day though. Yeah, okay. All right, this is coming together. think just for the rough like colors, block palette and such, shape, I think that looks pretty good. It's not too sad looking. All my horses are just like living underground. Yeah, cool. That will be the design I stick with. And I'm going to do a lot of this work off camera just because I don't want to be editing like 6 hours of work into one entertaining video. So I think that's where we're going to leave it for now. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. This is also looking pretty good too. Things are shaping up around the base, and I'm very excited to share more of it with you as I start to build out this sort of entrance hall area. There's really not much else to do today. So thank you for watching. And if you enjoyed what you saw here and you enjoy hearing the sound of my voice and watching me play Minecraft, hit that subscribe button and the like button. It really helps out the channel, and I really appreciate it. So what more do you need? I think I'm funny sometimes. See you in the next one.